Well, let's now talk to Peter Dickinson, Ukraine editor at the Atlantic Council and a regular contributor to our programme. Now, the last time we spoke to him was before the invasion. He was still in Kyiv. He joins us now from eastern Hungary to discuss the situation on the ground in Ukraine. Peter, good to see you. We know that you had to leave Ukraine. Can you tell us about your journey and how you got out?
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me on the show. Yeah, we left Kyiv the morning that the war began. My home is close to an airfield, an airbase that was struck in the first wave of the Russian airstrikes. So we were awoken, startled by Russian cruise missiles, the very unfamiliar but terrifying sound, and immediately recognized that there was something extremely grave taking place, a worst case scenario. As it were. So we immediately got up and began packing up. We already had some things ready. We were aware of the threat that had been looming for the previous weeks. And we were on the road within a matter of hours. The roads were extremely congested. We made our way very slowly via back roads to Western Ukraine, to the relative safety of West Ukraine. And initially we stayed in the Carpathian Mountains for just over a week. Which is probably about as safe as you can get in Ukraine at the moment, up in the mountains in a hotel resort. And then a few days ago, we crossed into Hungary, where we've been welcomed, and the Hungarians have been extremely generous in their welcome to all people coming from Ukraine.
2 million Ukrainians have now fled their own country, and more, of course, could follow. Now, President Zelensky, he keeps repeating calls for a no-fly zone. It's something that allies are yet to agree to. It's something that they don't want to agree to. Could a limited no-fly zone to protect civilians perhaps be an option?
Yes, certainly. I think that's the full-scale no-fly zone, so to speak, is really very problematic for NATO members, because it would put them in a direct